Hi, welcome to Commissioner of Collegiate Education, Government of Telangana. I am Veeraya Sheelam, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, Government Degree College for Women, Nalgonda. Time spent among trees is never time wasted. Anonymous. So time is valuable as well as trees also more than valuable and gives aesthetic happiness. Therefore, everybody should allot some time for trees or gardening. Therefore, time spent among trees is never time wasted. Trees is trees are our life. Therefore, spend more time for trees, herbs, shrubs. They gives us food, medicine, oxygen, everything. Our life is trees. Therefore, spend more time for trees and environment. Course details: BSc final year, 5th semester, botany, paper ecology and biodiversity. Today topic: plant succession introduction. Plant succession. New communities replace the older communities till a stable climax community is formed. New communities are replaced to the older communities and finally stabilize to the climax community. This successive colonization of the same area by different plant communities over a period of time is called plant succession. So within the time period, new communities are replacing to older communities and reach to the stabilized climax community. This is called plant succession. In plant succession, main principle is older communities are eliminated, newer communities are replaced or reaching to that an area is called plant succession. Plant succession is a slower process. It takes thousands of the years. The final result is a new climax community is created. Now that is considered as plant succession. Seer. The series of different stages during the succession. Every stage is called seer. For example, the succession completed within the 5 steps. Every step is called seer. It is one seer, another seer, another seer. So succession complete within the some more steps. That every step is called a seer. Seer means step of one step in succession is called seer. Causes of succession. Three important causes are identified. They are climatic factors, topographic factors, biological factors. These three type of the factors are influence the succession. These three are not supported to the succession not takes place. These three are decide the succession speed, succession velocity, succession process, etc. The first one, climatic causes. Extreme ranges of climate maybe destroy the vegetation either partially or complete. Simply, extreme ranges always destroy the vegetation, resulting formation of a barren land, barren area. Listen careful. Extreme conditions of climate, they are destroy the vegetation, resulting from a barren area. Why barren area created? Extreme conditions of the environment. The extreme conditions are destroy the vegetation. Therefore, finally, barren area created. Plants adapted to new environment invade the area and start establishing themselves. After formation of barren area, empty land, it is the adapted to the new environment. Later, invade the area. So it is ready to for new species, new communities. Then start the entry of new communities. That new communities are getting this barren area. For example, heavy wind, it create barren area, drought conditions, continuous drought conditions, lightning, hails, storms, heavy snowfall. These all are the climatic factors, climatic related extreme conditions. These are destroy vegetation and finally create barren area. Every barren area, it is ready to the introduction of new communities. It is ready to invade conditions. Invade means it is ready to for introducing communities. So topographic causes. Topograph means soil related. Topography means study of soil surface and soil factors is called topography. These are concerned with the changes in soil. Completely, these causes are linked with the soil related regarding to the soil surface or soil. For example, water, wind, heavy rainfall, gravity, volcanoes, storms, glaciers, snowfall, landslides. These all are cause soil erosion. So they create soil erosion. Soil related causes are belongs to are called topographic causes. So indirectly these all factors are disturb the soil or soil surface. Therefore, the soil erosion goes to again barren areas are forming. These barren areas are invaded to the new plant communities, then start developing in these areas. So once barren areas are formed, it is the favor to the plant succession, it is favor to the invade the new communities to that area. So it is favorable condition for the new plant communities. So topographic causes also create barren area. The third one is biotic causes. Many biological factors affect the vegetation, the region and produce secondary bare areas, but not direct first bare areas, secondary. What are they? Human activities. A lot of human activities are there. Construct the dams, construct the roads, construct the home, construct the industries, everything human activity. Overgrazing, it is related to the livestock. Deforestation, maybe man activity or natural occurring like forest fires also cause for deforestation. Industrialization, it is worldwide. Social need, as well as insects and microorganisms, they create diseases in the plants or crops or in forest. These all are the causes The aim is to create bare areas. Maybe secondary bare areas are forming by the help of biotic causes. In all these conditions, the area may become barren or bare area. Bare means empty land. Without organism, without plant area is called barren. It is support to new plant communities. So it is the support the entry of new plant communities. So which causes? Topographic causes, climatic causes, biotic causes. The three type of the causes are create bare areas. These bare areas are invade the new communities from neighboring area or far area. Process of succession. Several stages. Several means during the succession, every stage is called several. The whole process of succession is completed in a sequential manner in which one plant community is replaced by another. Succession means one plant community replaced by another plant community. That is called succession. Here the plant communities are replacing to another one. Therefore, the succession is called plant succession. Plant succession. In plant succession is a sequential manner. The plant succession completes with many stages, many steps. Every step is called several. One plant community replacing to another. These are the important steps are 5 nudation, invasion, competition, reaction and climax. Every plant succession completes within the 5 steps. They are nudation, invasion, competition and reaction and climax. So it is the process of ecological succession. This is the nudation. Nudation means empty barren land is called nudation. By the other factors or internal external factors are create in barren area without plant area is called nudation. Maybe any cause. The plants, all the communities are eliminated from that area, that is called nudation. Then after invasion. Invasion means invade or get in. Competition. Then after reaction. Then after stabilization or climax. These all steps are very common in any type of succession. Any type of succession. Let us discuss one by one. Nudation. Nude means empty or bare. The development of bare area without any form of life is called nudation. Without any life forms, without any plant communities or animal communities in that area is called nudation. Finally, that area become bare. So nude means bare area. The area may develop into bare area due to climatic factors, topographic factors or biotic factors. Just we have discussed these three factors, three type of the factors which are climatic, topographic and biotic factors. These all factors are create bare area in a particular region. That process is called nudation. Nudation means empty land, empty area, without any plant community, without any life form. That area is called nudation. For example, here one nudation is visible. This is the nudation. It is a one mountain. accidentally one landslide is created. When landslide is created, the entire plants are fall down. Now one barren area, nude area is created. So you observe here a bare area formed by landslide. In this region, there is no new plant communities or any communities. It is empty area. This area is called bare area. This process is called nudation. One more here, fires. Naturally or artificially, forest fires are occur during the summer time. In that moment, all the plants are burns. Now the land, huge land, become a barren area or bare area. So it is also called nudation. Nudation causes three types. One is climatic factors, topographic factors, or biotic factors. Any one of them that factor create nudation. Nudation gives bare areas. Invasion. Invasion means new plant species invade that barren area, either from the neighboring areas or far places. For example, this is the bare area. New plant species are gradually enter into that bare area. These new one are coming from maybe neighboring areas or so far areas. Anyhow, that new communities are enter into that bare areas. That process is called invasion. New plant species invade in barren areas, either from neighboring or far off places, is called invasion. This invasion involves three important processes. One is migration. Migration from neighboring place or far off places. Excess, ekesis. Third one is aggregation. Migration, excess, aggregation. These three sub steps in invasion. Migration. It is very common phenomena. It is a common step, common word. Migration means transfer from other area to given area is called migration. Reproductive bodies of plant, which are seeds and spores, are disseminated by different agents. So the plant seeds or spores are distributed by the different agent like wind or water, animals, sometimes man also help to the bring the reproductive structures of seeds and spores into barren area. It is called migration. Plant reproductive parts, seeds and spores. These are reached finally barren areas. How they are reached? How they are transported to the bare area? Through the agent. The agent may be wind, may be water, or animals. Sometimes man also help. That dispersal of seed and spores to the bare area. It is called migration. Here, which are help to the migration? Wind, water, animals. Sometimes man also help to the migration. Which parts are migrated in barren area from other side? Plant related reproductive organs. But in saline areas, salt areas, only seeds of some halophytes can grow. In mangroves, the seeds are viviparous seeds. Viviparasites means already germinated inside of the fruit or on the mother plant, seed can germinate. Such character is called viviparous. That viviparous seeds are fall down in the salt water among the water flow waves. The germinated seeds are maybe placed in the edges of the river. So only in that area, in that halophytes, seeds are help to the reach the barren area. Halophytes means salt water plants. Initially on a bare rock, for example, we are taking rock, big size bare rock. Seeds or spores cannot germinate on the rock. Seeds cannot germinate, spores also cannot germinate. These are plant related. The plant seeds and spores cannot germinate. They cannot able to germinate on big size bare rocks. But instead of lichen, soridia means they are also one type of the spore. Lichen soridia can stick to the rock and then it can germinate. So on the bare rocks, plant seeds spores cannot germinate, but lichen soridia can germinate, and it gives plant body. That plants are called crustose lichens. So here crustose lichen soridia can germinate on bare rock or slits of the rock. After crustose lichens are replacing with foliose lichens, further lichens, fruticose lichens. Many type of the lichens are replaced to each other. These communities are gradually replaced to one another. But lichens capable to the germinate its soridia on bare rock. Therefore, first plants occupy the bare area are called pioneer plants. On bare rocks, which plants are survived? Crustose lichens. Therefore, the first plants are called pioneer plants. Here, pioneer means first. Pioneer meaning first. On rock, on bare rock, the first plants are which one? Crustose lichens. Here, the crustose lichens considered as pioneer plants. During the succession, in succession on rock succession, the pioneer plants considered as crustose lichens. And these are occupied of the area is called colonization. The crustose lichens are occupied on the bare rocks. That region is called colonization. Remember, pioneer plants always lichens, considered lichens. Which lichens? Crustose lichens. Axis. Axis means well establishment of that pioneer plants, starting plants. In the new environment is called axis. Remember, definition is important here. Well establishment of that pioneer plants, starting plants at new environment. Here establishment is required. Well establishment, not a normal establishment. Well establishment of that pioneer plants at a new environment is called axis. It consists of three processes. One is germination, either spore or seed. Any one, germination is important. After germination, growth and development. Finally, it can reproduce through various mechanisms. It can produces offsprings. Now the life cycle is completed. Now it is considered as axis. In that new environment, the pioneer plants should germinate, should growth and development, and finally reproduces offsprings. In that moment only, the communities are surviving, the succession process move perfectly. Axis is dependent upon climatic or edaphic or biotic factors. Again, climatic, edaphic means topographic, and biotic factors. So everyone is dependent upon these three type of the factors. The success of the plant depend upon the dormancy of the seeds. So success of the plants dependent on dormancy of the seeds. If the seed is long dormancy, what will happen? The seed cannot germinate. In that moment, plant cannot survive, plant cannot growth, plant cannot reproduces. The succession is goes slow. Finally, communities cannot prepared. Communities cannot make, new communities cannot make in that area. So the dormancy state of seed is also important for the success of axis. Aggregation. After axis, the plant establish in the area and produce flowers, fruits, seeds, means reproduces. Before the reproduces, the plant can produces flowers, fruits and seeds. These seeds germinate gradually, the species increase the number. So numberly that species can increasing, that is quantitatively. The number of the species are increased. Numberly that species are increased in that area. So therefore they are considered as a populations. Different populations aggregate to form a community. So entire community or populations, species, all are dependent on formation of flowers, fruits and seeds. Vegetative propagation, it is important. Vegetative propagation also increase the size of population, not only sexual. Seeds are forming by sexual reproduction. But vegetative propagules also increase the population size. This increase the number of the species is called aggregation. So aggregation means the number of the species are increased by the vegetative propagation is called aggregation. It is also another character that individuals must multiplies by the vegetative method. Therefore, the number of the species are increased. That is called aggregation. Now, third one, competition. When aggregation gives result, which one? Large number of individuals in a limited area. Many number of individuals are born on limited area. What will happen? Result, the competition for space, competition for nutrition, competition for food. When high number of individuals, high number of species are created in an area, in that moment the result is competition creating in between the individuals for space, for nutrition, for reproduction, for everything. Maybe that competition in intraspecific competition or interspecific competition. Intra means within the species. The competition visible within the species, because all the individuals are similar. The requirement also similar. Identical requirement is present. Intraspecific. Interspecific, in between the species. So the competition in between the different two species. So competition is too high in intraspecific, because here individuals has similar need, similar requirements visible in intraspecific. In interspecific, two different species. The competition in between two different species. Here competition is less, but more competition in intraspecific. Maybe that competition for space and nutrition or etc. As result, competition, the weaker ones are eliminated from that area. Stronger ones are retained. So finally, after competition, the finishing of competition, weak individuals are eliminated, stronger individuals are retained, survived in that community. So competition result is which are healthy, which are stronger, that species are survived, remaining species are eliminated from that area or from that community. Then after reaction, It is an important phase in succession. Foliose leaves. Foliage leaves means the trees have more leaves. Therefore, they are shady trees. Which are more leaves? More foliose leaves trees considered as shady plants. The trees are give more shade. When shade is created in that area, beneath that shade, many communities are migrate, gradually invade. The smaller plants which are surviving under shade, that smaller herbs, shrubs are gradually invade to that shade region. Therefore, humidity can increasing. After many roots are created, if the roots are enter into the rocks, the weathering process takes place. The above foliage leaves, the weathering process, the both are gives humus. When leaves are shut down and to form litter and form duff, after microbial activity, humus can create. That humus has brown color with light acidic nature, contain rich nutrients. Again, that humus provided to the new plant communities. Now the humus is prepared in that area. Favorable habitat prepared for invaders. How favorable? Shade is there, weathering is done, humus is formed. Now it is ready for invaders. Now pioneer plants are gradually enter into that area. That pioneer plants have low nutrient required because they are starting plants. They are first plants in that area. Therefore, they need little amount of nutrients. So the pioneer plants are easily surviving in that area. It is a very important step. Reaction is very important step in succession. And climax stage. The fifth one, the last stage in succession is climax. In the process of succession, the final community becomes stabilized. For stabilization takes longer period of time, maybe thousands of them, 1000, 2000, 10,000, different longer period of time is requirement. It can maintain itself. So self-maintaining stage with harmony, environment of that area is called a climax. So the final community becomes stabilized a longer period of time and it can maintain itself in harmony with environment of the area. This community is not replaced. So once it should reach to the climax community, that community is not replaced to another one. It is known as climax community. Any community cannot replace it. Therefore, which is considered as climax community. By this time, the number of individuals are increased. So in climax stage, the number of individuals are increased, but number of species are decreased. Remember this point. Once one community is reached to the climax stage, at that climax stage, the number of individuals are increased, but number of species are decreased. Little number of species are present in that climax community, but individual populations are very high. The climax formation are mainly controlled by climatic factors. So climax community controlled by climatic factors. Only climax community controlled by climax factors. Concept of climax. Climax meaning final stage. End of the. So the succession final stage is called climax. It is a matured, dominant, self-maintaining, slow changing plant community. So climax community means it is the matured one, dominant one, self-maintaining, slow changing, final stage community is called climax community. It never replaced to another community. The dominant members of this community are best adjusted to the habitat. Every community has two or more dominant species are present. That dominant species are easily adjusted to the habitats. They are easily adjusting to the habitats. Every community has two or three or less number of dominant species. That has less number of dominant species. That dominant species are easily adjusted to the habitat. Which habitat? Climax community habitat. Climax community may change due to the aging process. Only the climax community change by the aging process. Aging means when old age is come, the plants, the trees are go to dry. Our species, every species which are living, they are go to die. So climax community may change due to the aging process as well as controlled the climatic factors. So this slide is important for entrance, MSc entrance. Monoclimax theory. So climax community is explained by two theories. One is monoclimax theory, another one is polyclimax theory. Mono means one. This theory was proposed by Clemens since 1916. According to Clemens' opinion, only one true climax develops in a particular climatic region. That is called monoclimax theory. During the succession, only one climax stage is visible. Only one climax developed during the succession. That particular climatic region. Every climatic region has only one true climax development visible. That is called monoclimax theory. That was introduced by Clemens. Next one, polyclimax theory. Poly means many. This theory was proposed A.G. Tansley 1935, who introduced ecosystem concept. According to A.G. Tansley, every climatic region has more than one climax. More than one climaxes occurs in a nature. That climaxes are simultaneously randomly occurs in a climatic region. But many scientists are proposed supported to the second theory, polyclimax theory, supported by many scientists. Even today, it is the accepted concept. A.G. Tansley concept is accepting concept. Polyclimax theory. More than one climax stages are visible in the nature in particular region. Therefore, many communities are chance to reach climax stage. Climax is controlled by climatic, again edaphic or topographic or biotic. Edaphic means topographic. Not only grazing also, forest fires also decide the climax communities. These all factors are controlled or regulated to the speed of climax community formation. So A.G. Tansley, polyclimax theory was proposed by A.G. Tansley. Remember this one. It is help in entrances. Kinds of succession. Succession means one community replaced by another community. Which community? Older communities are replaced by newer communities is called succession. The succession takes place at bare area. Based on that area, based on that area and time, the succession process are divided into two types: primary succession and secondary succession. Primary means first, secondary means second. Now, primary succession. Primary means first, initial succession, starting succession, pioneer succession. The succession that starts on primarily bare area means empty area before never succession takes place. In that area, only the primary succession takes place. An area previously uninhabited by vegetation is called primary succession. Before never succession takes place, that bare areas are called primary succession. Inhabited, simply inhabited, previously inhabited zones. Succession, if succession takes place at previously uninhabited regions, are called primary succession. Such areas are biologically sterile because previous there is no community, there is no life form, therefore biologically sterile. But it is favorable to the new plant community's growth. It is quite hostile for plant growth because in previous here there is no life form. So nutrients are very rich. It is wait for introducing of new communities. It contain rich nutrients. So it is very favorable to the plant growth. Example, recently cooled lava flow. Recently cooled lava flow. Exposed sand dune. So lava, when volcanoes are happened, new lava are producing. Primary succession areas. It is one example. It is the primary succession. Before the plant communities are not there, newly plants are arising in that area. That is called primary. It is one of the dune. One of the dune. Next, another one. Recently cooled lava. So this is the lava, active lava. After volcano gives lava, the lava is active. It is the cooled area, cooled zone. This is the cooled zone. This is the entire the cooled zone. The cooled zone lava, this surface also ready to for invade of new species. If the new plants are arise in this area, now this succession is called primary succession. If plant communities are developed on recently cool lava region, now this is called primary succession. So you observe here bare rocks. These are the bare rocks. Gradually lichens are reached to here and form small annual plants are formed. Small lichens are formed. Gradually grasses or perennial annuals are developed. Then after grasses, small size shrubs, these are developed. Then after trees are developed finally. Now this is called primary succession. Here the primary succession initiated from where? From bare rocks, empty land. This empty land gradually convert into trees area. That is called primary succession. Next one, secondary succession. Secondary means already once succession occurred, succession happened, but maybe various factors that goes to destroyed. Again that destroyed place get succession, that is called secondary succession. Second time succession takes place on that area, that is called secondary succession. So occurring in an area which was inhabited earlier by vegetation is called secondary succession. This vegetation could have been destroyed due to the natural calamities like fire or storms, floods. So once it was disturbed, destroyed by the natural calamities. Therefore, second time that region gets succession, the second time is called secondary succession. This area biologically fertile because already it contained some number of plant communities, some number of life forms, but maybe less number with abundant nutrients. Already it is succession zone, therefore abundant nutrients, less number of life forms are there. So it is favorable for plant life. It is also two types. One is autogenic succession, allogenic succession. Modifies its own environment, resulting in replacement by new communities is called autogenic succession. Allogenic succession, replacement of existing community is caused by external conditions. Here external conditions are manipulated, here own environment can manipulate. If own environment try to modify that zone is called autogenic succession. External factors are influenced on that replacing of existing communities, that is called allogenic succession. Anyhow, its own environment or external factors both are influencing on the communities. So it is the second succession process. During the summer time with forest fires, many plants are go to burn, some are go to die. The remaining little number of plants are again go to convert into forest. Now it is called secondary succession. In secondary succession, some initial stage, some plant individuals are there. Therefore, within the span of that region, convert into this manner. But taking few time, rich nutrients are there. Already succession occurred, happened, but it takes a little time. Within the short time, the place is converted into this manner. Now soon it is converted into annual, perennials, shrubs, some trees. These are the trees. Every steps are visible. For the making of secondary succession takes less time when compared to the primary succession. So primary succession takes thousands of the years. Secondary succession takes maybe hundreds of the years. So secondary succession takes less time. Now the succession types hydrosphere or hydrarch. If succession occurs in water, that is called hydrosphere. If the succession occurs at acute deficiency of water or arid areas or desert area, if the succession takes place occurring at a desert area, that is called xerosphere or xerarch. If the succession takes place on bare rocks, that is called lithosphere. If the succession occurring on sand, that is called samosphere. It is important. Samosphere is important for entrance. If the succession occurring at salt water or estuaries or among coastal area, that is called halosphere. So hydrosphere at water, xerosphere at desert, lithosphere on rock, samosphere on silt, halosphere at salty water. So it is one forest fire. During the forest fire, now small differences between primary succession and secondary succession. In primary succession occurs in a land where there is no initial vegetation. There is no initial vegetation. The primary succession takes place. Secondary succession occurs in a land that has primary vegetation. Already primary vegetation is takes place in that area. Secondary succession occur. Primary succession can be initiated due to a biological factor or external factor, but secondary succession starts due to the external factor only. Surface soil cover is absent when primary succession starts. So there is no need surface soil because lava, cooled lava or rocks, everything is supported to the primary succession. In secondary succession, it need soil cover, humus, rich nutrients. Everything is needed for secondary succession. In primary succession, pioneer species are come from outside the environment. Pioneer means starting plants. In secondary succession, pioneer species develop partially from existing environment. Already plants are there, therefore pioneer species not needed for the secondary succession. Primary succession need more time for complete the succession, more time, thousand of the years. Secondary succession takes comparatively less time, maybe hundreds of the years is enough for secondary succession. These are some important differences in between primary and secondary successions. Thank you very much who are watching this video.